Hey everybody, this here's Mike. We're with Crash Bushcraft. What we're doing is we're going to get out and show you some backpacks that I've chosen over the last 7, 8, 9 years. I'm going to show you what I've been currently using. Then as this series progresses, I'll show you what I have used, why I quit using them, and why I'm not going to be using this one, what I have switched over to. Tried to stay with a more rugged outdoor look. I've been looking for an LK35 and I've just not found one of them yet. I think that would be the pack that I'm more familiar with to be able to do. But what I do have, I'm going to pull this one off here in just a minute, spread it out here, show you what I've got in it, show you why I carry it and what I carry it for, and for how many days that it's been able to be used for. Then I'm going to take and we're going to make another video that'll come up after this that will show you what I have switched it over into and why I switched over into that. So come along with me, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm enjoying making these videos for you. Keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button whenever you first see it, and share the video as much as possible. Hang out and let's get busy with this here pack. What we have here is a bedroll. This is a wool blanket. It's a thin one. I got it from J.S. Townsend. It's not something that I carry when I'm out into the deep sleep of winter, when everything is cold. I don't carry it then. Sometimes I will carry it if I am in the truck, things of that nature, but I do carry it when I'm out for these here spring, summer, and fall. And the reason for it is it's just thick enough to allow for everything to work on it. So we're going to take it off. It comes with this pack. We're going to use this here as a trade blanket, so to speak. We'll lay it out so that we can get everything down here on it. These straps are very nice. It's nice to have straps that you can carry stuff like that. It's got it to where it's made for the top and bottom. It does accommodate the bag itself. It does accommodate for me to have my axe with me and not have to carry it in my hand. Now, let's get back down here to the bag. Down here, you can see it's just some paracord. It's on a thick carabiner with some smaller ones, and then maybe in case my tarp jacks up, I've got these little cheap tarp ties. It's got probably a little over 200 feet of paracord. I've loosened that up so this will come out. This is my Husqvarna Forest axe. I'm going to do a review on this one here. We'll show it in another video, so stick around and watch it. It's a very good little axe. It's got a good grain in the handle of it. She's done me well. Let's go into the side pockets. Why I like a backpack to have a side pocket that's good is this. This here is just a quick fix. I need some band-aids. I need some antiseptic. Nothing spectacular about this pack. Down inside of it, I have one more. I like to carry this one here. I don't carry it on my side because I'm just not trustworthy of that. But I like to carry that for just camp use, carving and stuff. I have one Baco Laplander. I'm a big fan of those. They're small, they're compact. If you're really trying to saw trees down, take a buck saw. I've got some bank line. I carry this with me all the time. One's fairly cheap and you got a lot of it. While out exploring and stuff, I have some reading materials and study guides, and I like to carry those with me. I have a sharpening tool, and then one more that I carry inside of it. And just soak it in the river, creek, water, whatever, and that way I can keep my axe tuned up and in shape. Now we go into the other pocket. Accessible water. Gonna need some of that in a minute because it's 98 degrees. Not so much here in the shade where I've stopped on the trail. 1 cup. I carry this piece here because it comes with the Pathfinder kit and the set, just in case I decide that I want to use this here just to heat up some water and stay more low profile without drawing a lot of attention to my area. Let's have a little Sawyer squeeze water bottle, or a water purification. And we've got here for the bottle clip, the hanger. Most of the time I hardly ever use that. And then I have the lid for the top of it. Now we've cleared out both of these pockets. Let's go to the main content. All right, what we have here, this is my food bag. Now I have trimmed this down tremendously over the last few months. I was a big eater. Camp cooking stuff. I'm going to be there 2 or 3 days and I'm close to my cooler or something like that. Yes, we're going that way. But when you're out on the trail, you just need food that'll give you energy and keep you hydrated, give you the protein that you need so that you can keep producing whatever it is that you're doing. So I've toned it down. I like to take these little packs here. This is just an old bumblebee snack. It's not a lot of in it. I think the calories inside of this here total 2,000 calories. On a 2,000 calorie diet, you basically have 640 calories. It's a lot of calories for that. Mostly coming from the mayonnaises and things. Another spicy, sweet and spicy tuna. I like these little Spam singles. I've been eating them now since I started at the new job that I was working at. And then here I've had 3 of these. This here is flapjacks, granola, homemade. Basically, I'm going to do a video of showing how I make them. These things are great. Can't keep people out of them, out of the refrigerator when they're there. I never knew about them, didn't know how to make them. It's basically oats. It's got pecans crushed in it. It's got corn syrup is what I use for them inside of it. It also has some honey inside of it. It's got raisins and it's got cranberries inside of it. Flaxseed and some chia stuff, whatever. The wife said put that in. But anyway, those are snack foods. That stuff has a lot of energy inside of it. I like it. They're very good. They're tasty. We'll do a video showing how to make them so you can have your own little cheaper granola trail food. This here is my fire kit. It's just basics. I'll give you a little run inside of it. Of just what's inside of it. This here's got my flint and steel stuff that I would need. You could get away with most of this just being in this bag and reduce that, but I've got some chaga that was given to me by Chris Wyndham. Thank you. I also have this in here. It's got the little lens here for you to be able to start. My flint and steel, and then I've also got inside of it a couple of more lenses. I just keep all of that inside of it. We'll do a kit showing you what I use for it as well later on. I have my bow drill. I made this here. It's for my bow drill. I've just got some old jute twine in here. Some stuff to char whenever it needs to be done, so I've got it so I'm not tearing my pants off, and then some more chaga that was given to me. And then this here is already charred material, and then this here's just some old dryer lint and things like that. That's what I keep inside of it. There's a lighter that's in my pocket, and there's a lighter in one of those as well. And she draws up pretty good. So what we have here, this here is my first aid kit. I keep a tube of this here. It's just a cutter sensation. It doesn't do that great, but just in case what I have on me doesn't work, we can just kind of squirt that. It's just something. This is a Molly strap. I bought it specifically for something else, and I just bring it with me. We're not going to go over all the contents that's inside of it. It's just your basic first aid. I think I use it more at home than I do while out in the woods, but we'll go over that in another video. So, first aid kit. What I have here is another pouch that I carry, or just basically all that's inside of this here is a field journal and a small Bible. And that way when I need something else to read at night, I can do it. And I carry 2 pencils and 1 ink pen inside of it. Always check your ink pens though, because they do dry out, especially if you leave your bag in the car. But there's just a little pouch book. When I'm hammock camping, I don't take this, but I did put it in there for whenever I am ground camping. This here is just a climate inflatable static V. Works great. I love it. It takes maybe 40 seconds to blow it up, and you have a nice, comfortable mat pad when you're on the ground. I put it in here for this, but for hammock camping I don't, so they're going to coincide, or they're going to clash whenever I take out the hammock and stuff. My grand trunk, these here are just my straps that go around the tree. I take those with me. I use a Terra Nova tarp. It's the Terra Nova 2. I've had it for a long time. It's not failed me, so I don't have any need to go out and purchase another one. Just, there's more out there that's on my list to get, but until then, until this one fails me or until it just no longer works, then I have no need to go out and get another one. So, but right now I use the Terra Nova, and we're going to be showing in later videos of how the hammock tent tarp and the hammock, the straps and all will go into one bag, give you a little bit longer so that you can lay them in to a bag and not have to worry about components moved around and stuff, and you can just pull it out a lot quicker. We'll go over that in another video though. This is my hammock. It's Enos. It's the jungle hammock. It's got the mosquito netting on it and stuff. It's a good little hammock. I do like it. I'm not a huge hammock camper, but in the summertime you do need to get up and off of the ground as much as possible. If I don't have time to make a raised bed or some other type, then I do take the hammock. Sometimes I will take a tent with me. I have a couple of small ones that fit just one person, and I'll take those. But in the wintertime, I prefer just ground camping over tent camping, or tent, and for this here, just a lean-to type style, and that's what I like to do whenever I'm out in the fall, late fall, early spring, and winter time. My cook kit, it basically consists of one towel, which we're going to use right now. It's the Moore's pot. It's probably the favorite pot that I have. I really can get away without bringing the pot itself most of the time, but I take it because I do like to make soups, things like that on the trail. But it's got a lid for it. Inside of it I carry the MSR pocket rocket, one titanium sport, salt and pepper, more pepper and less salt, and a Coleman canister of this here. Sometimes I take the MSR ones. It just depends on what I've got. I'm going to be looking at making a different pot carrier. There's the pot itself. You guys have seen this on some of the other camping videos. And the last thing that's in this bag, sorry, I forgot about this one. One candle. It's the Uko candle. This was gifted to me, and I've been using it now twice, I think, but I'm going to get back to using it more often and less. All right, the last piece of equipment is a skillet. I do not take this one with me on every trip. Pop that one out too fast. There we go. I don't take it with me on every trip. Like today, I had no need for it, but I did bring it along just to show you what I would use with it. Well guys, there you have it. There's my bag. That's the content that I've been carrying with me now for a couple of months when I do get an opportunity to get out. I've been honing them down, trying to reduce some of the weight, but not need as much of it to live out in the woods for a couple of days. Now, I'm looking for an LK35 bag. That is something that I think would be the ideal for me. I like the external frame. I like the size of it. This would fit down in it easily with a little bit of room left over for maybe some extra foods and things of that nature. But what I have went with is something that I've tried out now for about 6 months. You guys have seen it on some of the videos. You're going to see a video of a load up of it with this and why I chose to go with it for now. The LK35 is something that I'm looking for. So if any of you guys know where I can find one of them, put a link down there, or just send me a private message. Tell me, hey, I know where one's at, or I know where you can find one easily accessible. So, guys, I appreciate each and every view that you give me. I appreciate you being a sub. You're going to see a lot more bushcraft stuff coming up, and a lot more woodsman skills, things of that nature coming up. So stick around for this long journey. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. You never know what you're going to see whenever you stop in here to Absorb Self-Reliance. So thanks for each and every view that I've gotten, and thanks for all the new subs that came aboard, and keep your eyes out, because you never know whenever something I make is up for grabs. Catch you guys on another video. Hopefully I'll catch you guys out in the woods one day and we can all sit around a campfire. But until then, keep watching videos and keep doing what you do.